introduce the show before I get angry. I promise you. Stop!
Welcome to another episode of the Wrestling Room. It's your boy LAF. Yeah, here with one regular guest and a new guest here with us today. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Um, I am I'm Bianca Belair's broken ring finger. Special guest, hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Guys, this is young Brittany Erica. She if you guys follow our socials, she is our NXT tweeter. She is great and everything. She helps me out a lot behind the scenes of this here podcast, and we're gonna talk some wrestling today because niggas don't really get to do that much anymore.
Everything is fucked up. Everything is fucked up.
That was abrasive.
Is everything not fucked up?
I mean,
Tell me
I
one thing.
agree.
See, come on now. We locked in. Everything is fucked up.
Okay, well, where do we start? Do we start with um reviewing these last two PLEs? Do we talk about Andrade? Do we prediction for fucking Wrestle Dream? Or the fact that that fucking WWE is about to start using AI to write their fucking stories.
I would like to talk about that one first because I just found about that like an hour ago and I screamed really loud. So I think y'all probably know more about it than I do.
I haven't actually looked into it. All I know is that when I saw the article, I was in the backseat of a car and I screamed really loud, "Why don't y'all just check the applications?" So, as somebody who's
Applications.
applied to be a writer for that company several times, every time the job listing goes up, I am extremely frustrated to know that they're about to use AI instead of just calling me. I
Well,
live like an hour away.
they would have to pay you. I think that's the problem.
Okay.
And you black.
Well, yeah.
That's two strikes right there. You know.
Being black was the first start.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
See, that's tough for you. Now, what you gonna do now? They think AI is gonna. Yo, Prodigy put a script for SmackDown in the Discord. That seems like it's gonna be the exact script for the show tonight. It had like the Jacob and Drew everything and Cody's promo. It looked like it was about to be word for word about what's going. I'm gonna watch SmackDown tonight with that script on my other screen, and I'm gonna see if it's the same thing because I don't even know how you justify that shit. How do you even like? We already know Triple H can't write, so now he's gonna pass it over to a robot who half the time doesn't know if superstars are dead or released or not. I saw that they built one story for Bobby Lashley to become like a Japanese wrestler or something and get
Yeah.
like.
It's similar to the El Grande Americano thing.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't even
Who?
imagine what the name they're gonna call him. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. No. What? What are y'all talking about? I missed that completely.
They were gonna make Bobby Lashley a samurai.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
That's what the report said.
Nope.
They said they were gonna make that man
I too
nigga
would have told
ninja.
them. I too would have told them. I am injured. I cannot compete. Let my contract run out and then leave. I too would have done that. What are you talking about?
So you don't want to see a nigga ninja? That's a big ass Bobby Lashley. Imagine Bobby Lashley trying to sneak past somewhere. He big as hell.
He's too big for any of what they talking about.
Hell, he jumping around like a ninja. He big as hell.
That don't make no damn sense.
Like a damn oak tree. Telling me I'm a ninja.
A
You too
oak
big ass.
tree?
Nigga's huge.
I just
Yeah.
I don't understand what the fuck they be trying to do over there, and I don't try to whack my brain to understand what the fuck they be doing over there. But using AI is fucking crazy. I'm sorry, I don't care. That's fucking insane. Put all the computer shit down. Yeah, and then they already fed WWE content to the AI.
Yeah.
They probably been doing it this entire time. We didn't know.
Yeah, they probably tested it already.
So y'all been cussing out Road Dogg for no reason when the whole time the script is being written by AI.
No, it's Road
No,
Dogg and AI. They teaming up.
yeah.
Road Dogg can't think of something. He's like, oh, I need a black person to pin. Let me type in on ChatGPT. Oh, let me just
Yeah.
put this in there.
that's
Look at this shit.
I don't appreciate it. It is not. It's not smart. We've already confirmed that AI is extremely harmful to the environment,
Hmm.
but turning around and using it, I think, is extremely lazy. I'm gonna say Vince would have never did some dumb shit like this.
Well, Vince was a fan of wrestling, actually. So yeah.
If Vince wanted to be freaky, he would have just wrote it down on the goddamn paper like he did for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't deep
See,
seeing that man's fantasies. That's
that's what I'm saying. ChatGPT can't think of that shit. Half the shit that Vince was
Oh no,
thinking.
don't say that. No,
They can't.
remember they're about to start integrating freaking sexual content into ChatGPT,
Oh
remember?
shit! Yeah, the erotica. Yeah,
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you can
yeah.
have like erotic uh relations with ChatGPT in the future. Soon
It's
come.
the new DLC. They ain't ready for that.
Hmm. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just learn that. No, I
It's
didn't
It's
about to be
the
actually.
having
truth.
computer sex.
Damn, you
It's
niggas took
fucked
computer
up.
love too fucking serious. It's just a song.
It's about to get bad, bro.
It's just a song. I promise you, it's just a song.
So far, the AI software. Hold on, yo. This is it. So far, the AI software has come up with one person with knowledge of the situation called absurdly bad storylines. You think? You thought they were just that's what makes me think they've been doing it for this long because I'm telling you the chat GBT script that they put in my Discord today, that shit looks like the exact way SmackDown's gonna go tonight. Down to Sol Ruka and Zarya having a match against Charlotte and Alexa, Cody's promo, whatever about to do and Jacob and Drew, how the show's gonna end.
Well, let's talk about Jacob Fatu for a second. So it's been reported that he has an injury that's going to put him out. It's non-wrestling related. That's going to put him out until 2026, right? Whatever the
Yeah,
fuck happens tonight between him and Drew McIntyre is going to show us is going to take him off of TV. Drew's gonna do something crazy. He's gonna put a fucking sword through that nigga. Like that shit's gonna be crazy.
that's awesome. I can tell you what's gonna happen if I go like type in this chat thing. I can tell you what's gonna happen
Don't
if
worry
you want to
about it.
know.
Don't worry about it.
It's right here. It's like
No,
it's
don't
right
worry
here.
about it.
Okay.
The only issue that I have that with is that he was getting like this mega push, and then after SummerSlam, it just seems like it
It
just
just
came to a
died.
halt. Yeah, and then he was off TV. Then he approached Cody. Then he approached Drew, and now
Mhm.
we're getting a match with Drew. Like it's just it's confusing. I don't know what they're doing with him, and this is kind of what I was afraid of happening with him signing. I didn't want him to get like this mega push, do the merch thing, and then like it slow up. But injuries do cause these types of things at the same time.
Yeah. Do we even know what the injury is?
It's just as it's non wrestling related. I made a joke and said he went and got a vasectomy.
Oh,
You know that nigga got 8
I
kids.
thought you were serious when you said that.
Oh no, I was joking.
I was like, oh,
I said JK right after.
I almost like when I was on the call, I almost said it now, and he said, "Jake, oh, okay." But I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that
well.
was.
I mean, they have a habit of chopping off the legs of all of their extremely charismatic superstars, and as soon as they put their damn catchphrase and had them say it at the end of every damn promo every week and put it on the shirt, it was over at that point. You killed it already.
Yeah, because yeeting ain't easy.
Is that trick shirt?
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
All their hoes, they're
Exactly.
all of them. They're
And
fucking
Trick
Exactly.
Shirt
Yep.
actually makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
yeeting ain't easy. Ah, smack
Mm-hmm.
some. That was the Chat GPT shirt. Mm-hmm.
And yep.
I
And
really think it was. I think it was.
It's like the merchandise angers me, which is kind of why I'm happy we stopped covering it on the show,
Oh,
because every time I would open the tab, it would just make me fucking angry, because it's just like,
oh,
what are y'all
me too.
doing? Like my merchandise looks a lot better than this. Like what the fuck? Like what I'm selling is a lot hell of a lot fucking better.
Yeah.
It's not even a competition. They just go in there and just
You're
Do
just not
you
doing
think
it.
they're actually like making the merch with AI now?
Or it's
Like on
just
a larger scale than
probably that, or a combination of that and just some old white guy who's very out of touch with everything and just like, yeah, put it on a shirt.
yeah, I feel like I get the old white guy vibes more than AI.
some dude named Lucas over there trying to design the shit. Nah,
His name
bro.
might be
Yeah.
Benedict. I don't know.
Benedict. That's
Benedict
crazy.
is crazy.
Benedict. Yo, Benedict definitely's fucking up the shirts. Benedict.
That's how I feel. Like it's
Not,
just like looking at. That's why I haven't really bought much merch as of recent. Like if it wasn't like side plates and shit like that, I have not gone on that website to like buy like an actual shirt, because this stuff has become so unwearable. It's just like I'd rather wear my own shit. And
Yeah.
like the superstars, when they see it, they enjoy it. Like I talked about this before, even though the episode never went out. When Solo saw my tribal chief shirt, the fucking Scarface shirt, he fucking loved it. Like that was his main focus of our interaction, was the fucking shirt. So y'all should start making things that the wrestlers themselves enjoy. Cause I
no.
know Jay tired of wearing the bullshit. The Uso shirt, the new Uso shirt, yeeting since day one. Don't piss me off.
You weren't eating since day one? Why you fucking hate? It's fucking
Here,
shirt. Why you?
yeet means something completely different here. So that's why it's just like, what are y'all doing?
Did
That's why outside of wrestling shows, those yeet shirts that I have, I don't put them on to just go outside, because somebody gonna be like, why the fuck? Where the fuck? How the fuck? What the point? What's the point? Like
Wait, what does it mean?
here,
Yeah.
like we just like threw something. Like I just eated this shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I wear my Jimmy hoodie today.
I saw. You have an
Yeah,
edition
that's
to
you
red.
know. Yeah, I think that's like one of the last good designs they made. But all the Roman shirts and the fact that they make new shirts every single week, that's not helping either, because ain't nobody thinking of that many good ideas. So if they come up with 10 designs, 8 of them got to be bad if you're flipping them out every single week. These niggas got new shirts every day.
Yeah.
I don't got time for
Everyone,
that.
all of them do.
I think the last good shirt that I probably would have bought is the "We Are Not Friends" shirt, because I'm childish like that.
Oh,
The
with
Alexa
the Charlotte
and
shirt?
Charlotte shirt, yeah.
Oh, see, man.
We're not friends. I think that that's hilarious. Um, that's just it's just some things. All right, well,
I'm gonna get Cena's last shirt though. I'm gonna get Cena's last shirt.
I
That's what I
forgot.
want.
We're heading to DC. I
You should
forgot
get
about that.
two in frame one.
Oh,
That's $80. I just want you to know that.
I don't give a damn.
Okay, all right, cool.
John Cena gonna get. I'm getting the last everything I can get out of Cena before he leaves. Oh my gosh. I
So,
only got the other one that you got me.
well, that's really the main one that you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my wrestling phone here. Um, this phone has seen several wrestling shows. I'm not gonna lie to you. But here's the thing. I'm scrolling through my fucking bookmarks on Twitter, because a lot of shit has happened. A lot of some last year during release day, we were actively recording the show, right? So we got a lot of
Mhm.
releases in real time. This year, I was streaming. This guy over here comes in my chat and types in, they released West apparently, or apparently they released West. And I was watching Love is Blind, and my whole chat was just like, what? Mind you, we was on some drama shit. We wasn't even on no wrestling shit. I'm just I don't understand how you can look at a talent like Wesley and just be like, I'm not gonna renew your contract. I'm not gonna keep you here for the remainder of your contract. You gotta go right now. Then there's another thing too. I never want to hear you niggas, and I'm looking directly into the camera. I never want to hear you niggas ever say again that certain people have jobs because of their last names. Okay? I never want to hear any of you niggas say that the bloodline runs WWE and those people are going to have jobs no matter what. Lance and Hawaii had been stuck in the PC for over a year, rehabbing an injury and also prepping for a fucking debut and never debuted. I never want to hear you guys say anything about them Samoan niggas ever again. Shut it up. That right there proved everything. And he literally has the same exact name as Roman Reigns. Go ahead, because I know you're going to say something to piss me off.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I listen. I genuinely believe that what you're saying can't be applied everywhere, but at the same time, I feel like it very well could have been a thing of just Lance not being very good. Um, I'm not really. I'm not believing that the Anoa'i family doesn't have supremacy over the company because Rock is still head of TKO, and we're still seeing the way everyone, for the most part, in that family is always being presented in a way that's at the top of the card. Now, Lance may be an anomaly of sorts where it just didn't work out for him, but I don't think the case of him applies to everybody else that has come after and will be coming. What's come before and is coming after. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Lance's release is going to affect Zilla coming in, and I don't think that's gonna mess with the fact that Roman, Jay, and Jimmy, the fuck are all and Rock, they're all still there at the top of the card still, and they're still doing the same stuff that they've been doing, and they're not even trying to be creative. They're still doing the same bloodline stories that we've been seeing for the past 5 years. So it's not affecting anything. And niggas do not care about Lance and Hawaii because he got released, and there wasn't a big we want Lance thing because it's not even they weren't even presenting him in a way to let people know he was there. You feel me? So I think Lance is
He was
in his
rehabbing an injury the
specific
entire
case.
time he was signed. They signed
But,
him while he was injured, which I think is fucking stupid.
that could have been a thing too. That could have been part of it as well. Maybe they saw, all right, he's not going to get better with this injury, and they just cut their losses. You know what I'm saying? They didn't change what who Rock is in the company. They didn't change his pull for everyone else in the family. Nobody. That shit. Everything's going to keep moving the way it is. Lance isn't as big as a name for it to start changing things. So I still personally feel like the same way the NYA family takes over things, the way they've been taking over the company, that's the way it's going to be because nothing has changed and nothing's going to change until Usos, Roman, and Rock completely leave, and that may never happen.
Yeah, but people were literally saying that Naomi was where she was because of who she's married to and things like that. So I feel like
That's just
if
not true.
but we know that to not be fucking true. But at the same time, people put these stigmas on this particular family, and they have an entire family member who was signed to the company for an entire year and never touched TV. The most we got was a picture of him shaking hands with Shawn Michaels, and then there was like a group picture at like a Boys and Girls Club that he was a part of. That's the most that we got out of it. Him and Jacob left MLW at the same time. They were a tag team, right? Jacob and Zilla went on to continue to tag in other promotions until Jacob got the call. Lance got the call shortly after Jacob debuted, if I'm being honest, because I believe he got signed in the summer of last year, like around like July, August. So they were already looking at him. They already saw his potential and all of this stuff. And again, he has the name. So like I said, I don't want to see people in the IWC ever say again that these people get to do whatever the fuck they want because of their name when this one particular cousin never debuted. He never touched camera. He never touched our TV screens outside of people knowing him from the indies. It's the only time you would have even known who the fuck Lance Anoa'i was.
That's what I'm saying. It's only one person. They have two bloodline stables on TV right now. Two separate ones. One person does not excuse Solo, Tonga, fucking Tama,
Go on that lane to them
JC.
niggas.
Huh?
Go.
But we don't know. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying to you. JC Mateo ain't even a part of them niggas, and he's on TV, and he's trying. And Triple H is trying to write it as if he is. They probably saw Lance and was like, "We already have someone who was." They probably wanted to put Lance with Solo, and like, "Oh, well, JC will do it," and they probably just flipped them out. Or like I said, they probably just didn't think Lance was that good. The family's still up.
I wanted to talk about JC Mateo too. I also don't feel like he was supposed to, what the heck, man? I didn't think that he was supposed to fully be in MFT with Solo. I think he was just supposed to be there to separate Solo and Jacob, and they put them together because like there's history there between Jacob and Jeff Cobb. Fuck that JC Mateo shit. They have history. They have a long rivalry on the indies, right? Somebody knew that and was like, let's bring him in to like throw him off, right? However, they I'm distracted, I'm sorry. However, they couldn't find a way to like separate it because Solo brought him in. So now he's there. Because I fully believe his time is coming. His time is up very, very soon with Tama Tonga coming back last week. And then everybody had on the face paint that we know of God. He looked he looked
They all look kind of weird.
ridiculous. He looked ridiculous with the face paint. I had to catch myself. I was about to say something completely different. He looked ridiculous with the face paint on. Because it didn't fit. We've known Tama Tonga and Tongaloa to do the face paint. We know of Hikuleo to also do it because they're a trio. They're brothers. They share blood. That's a thing. He looked odd and he built like Mr. Potato Head. Like it just didn't work.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's been out of place this
The
entire time.
time.
He just looks odd standing next to them.
They should have got rid of this shit years ago. But now you got two different. I'm not calling them the fucking MFTs. I don't give a damn. They bloodline light at this point. That's what they look like to me. You can't take them off TV for a while because a few got injured. Bring them back. No one knows what Tongaloa does still. The only one that got over it is Tama Tonga because of a sound that he just started making, and they're gonna put on his shirt, and that's gonna become played out as well. No one knows what JC Mateo does.
Wanna know what's crazy is the MFT was Tama Tonga's nickname, and now that's the stable name. That doesn't.
None of it makes sense. That was the point. None of this makes sense. So it's like
ChatGPT.
all of it's coming back to ChatGPT now. Now I understand. Now it's not only the fact that they're dumb, they're putting it in the phone, and the phone say call them all MFTs, and Triple H says, "Oh, okay," and then they do it. Now they all wearing face paint, looking like the damn Jabberwockies and shit out there posing with the Y6.
Solo gotta stop stepping to women too. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but the vision of him and Nikki Cross like being this close and he's like looking down at her was crazy.
Solo should have put the face paint on himself too.
No, that's not his thing. He wasn't a part of that. No, just how
Nah,
Jeff Cobb, he shouldn't have had that
they
shit
all
on
got it
either.
on. He looked odd. He looked odd. I was like, I looked at him like, damn, you got to
But
put the
he's
face
a
paint on
group
too.
leader, you know. Follow him.
It doesn't feel like a group anymore.
They
They're
gonna
like
look
they about to
slow as hell. His
dance.
time is about to be up too. Cut it out.
That's what they look like. They sitting there posing with the Y6. That shit look goofy as hell. It was like, oh no, that shit look dumb. They're gonna challenge the Y6. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, and this too. Regarding that segment last week, I saw a whole bunch of people say, "Oh, well, if you don't like the Y6, you're disrespecting Bray Wyatt." Nigga, shut up. That's not the same thing. The Y6 are not being presented the way Bray would be presenting them if he was still alive. They're being presented like a I don't know. They're being presented like a fucking Six Flags House of Horrors nut ass. I don't know what you call it. They're like a fucking circus out there. They're not being presented well. They started off so hot with that segment that we never saw nothing like that before ever, and that had everyone all these different theories and who got hurt in the thing, and then you start there and you just fall off a cliff.
That was
That's
bad.
been the entirety of Triple H's booking. He starts off really hot. New Day heel turn, Cena heel turn, Y6 debut.
Carmelo Hayes
Everything.
debut.
Yeah. And then we go just on the downward slope. And then he goes and types it on ChatGPT. And then we fall into the pit we're at now. So now he thinks challenging the Y6, who also are a dead tag team, is going to fix them. Meanwhile, both teams in the ring are being presented terribly. No one cares they have the belts.
I just don't
Because you
get
haven't
it.
even given Bo enough chance to even fucking present the team well. They're just out there. They wrestle well, but
We might do a YouTube video of us creating a WWE skit on ChatGPT. Don't y'all don't expect it. It just came to my mind. Um,
oh shit.
I feel like Laf already had that in the tuck.
I get bored sometimes at work, okay? I have ideas and I don't know how to express them.
So
The
you
thing
talk to
is,
chat.
huh?
So you talk to chat.
Yeah, sometimes. One night I sat in there and I like broke a whole storyline for how LeBron James will get like 20 championships. Like stop playing when he was like 80 years old. Some of it was kind of cool. But guess what, Triple H? I'm not the leader of the damn company. I'm not gonna put that shit on TV. I'm not getting paid to do it. I can think of wrestling storylines by myself. Everyone here can. We should be the damn creative team. The three of us.
Oh, I said
Don't you
something.
think the three of us could fix the company right now?
Absolutely.
I don't think you want me on your team. I don't think
What
you
you
do.
mean?
Oh, Jay Uso's on the
I'm
team.
putting Jey Uso on everything.
Oh, yeah, that would be a clash. That would be a clash. That would be a weekly clash. I mean, he can be in stuff, but like just away from like a championship.
No, that's not what she's gonna
He
do.
can do whatever he wants. He can do all that shit just away from my belts. That's
I
all.
mean, I'm okay with that. I just want like maybe one more, and then I'm fine.
Which belt do you want?
I don't think he needs to be heavyweight champion. I really don't.
Okay, yeah, I can. Okay, it's like a
U.S.
Yeah, yeah. I
I work with that.
also am less like wanting Jay to get another belt. I kind of want them to move on to Jimmy.
Yes.
That
So
see
like I'm okay
now
with Jay
see there
not
we go.
having a
I
belt.
said this earlier
That's real.
to
That's
my
real.
aunt's dad. When the AI thing came up, I said I've applied to creative on several occasions. Again, I live an hour and a half away, 2 hours on train from
Hmm.
headquarters. Right. The like if I was to get my foot in there and they let me on that computer, everybody black getting the championship
Yeah, you know they're not letting that
immediately,
happen.
and then I'm leaving.
They're not letting that happen.
Do you understand the comments that I received today on that video? That video went. It got more views than I expected.
The one that you posted yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
and when I made and for people who haven't seen the video, it's literally what Lisha just said. Just talking about how the only thing I said was black talent is being mistreated in the WWE, and you got people telling me Blair Davenport and just bringing up all this. I said, whoa. I said black talent are being mistreated in WWE. I didn't say only black talent. I said black talent are being mistreated in WWE. They bringing me 8 other niggas that aren't black. What are you telling me this for? Congratulations, they've been booked bad too. I'm trying to figure this out because a lot of people they come in the comments and they'll say, "Oh, but I'm black too," and that's where they get you. That's where they get you. I'm black, but I think that's how they get you. That's how you know they out here cooning. That's how you know they out here cooning.
And half
They
the
gotta,
time they don't be black.
yeah, they gotta preface it. Oh, I'm African American. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
That means you just dumb and stupid. That's all that means. That's all it means. Because if you black and you can't understand that this company has been portraying racist stereotypes for the entirety of its existence, and Triple H is just helping to perpetuate that. If you can't see that right now, I can't help you. I can't help you. If you can find me 5 gimmicks that aren't basketball playing criminals, uh, giving an accent for no reason, anything like that, if you can't find me that, think of
Someone,
every black wrestler you could think of. They you play basketball, they rap, or they're a criminal, or
so
all three.
you know, someone said, and I really cannot remember who the fuck said it, but it stuck with me for a really long time ever since they said it. Someone said that Trick Williams is literally just cosplaying Booker T.
He is.
Down to the wrestling style.
And
Yeah.
after the person said it, that what match was that he had where he came out in the Harlem Heat gear? It was literally like the person said it, and like the next day that was that fucking match, and I was like, oh my god, please
Yeah.
prove him wrong, like please. But it makes sense as to why Booker goes so hard behind him, because he is the person that is training Trick.
Yeah.
And it the verbiage, the wrestling style, the gear, like you guys stated, is just like, this company does rely on nostalgia a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when superstars brings something new to the company, they don't know what the fuck to do with it. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing with Mello.
At all.
He was so like, that match at Homecoming on NXT was so fucking good. And then the next week, we were not even next week, that same week, Mello Don't Miz has a fucking tag match. Whoa. He just did amazing on Tuesday. What? That's the type of shit that make my ass itch. I'm just
Hey, if Trick is cosplaying Booker T, that is bad news for Trick on the main roster. Cause we know what Triple H feels about Booker T now. People like him don't win championships. That's what Triple H said on live television, and then went on to have a burial of a match at WrestleMania. So if he see Trick come in there and he look like mini Booker T, they're gonna do the whole thing over again.
But see, the thing is, I feel like I'm gonna put this on Sean. Sean trusts Trick enough to put him in the place that he's currently in. He went from holding NXT championship to holding the TNA title for half of this fucking year. Like, I feel like Sean knows what to do with talent more than Triple H does. And when Triple H threatened us at Homecoming to take his ass back to NXT, I would have let him do the switch. But the women's division in NXT would suffer if they were to ever do that switch.
Did you see Triple H's face when Sean said that NXT was like ran by the women?
Yeah.
Triple H, he was like,
No, Charlotte
"Oh no,
said
I
that.
ain't fucking with that."
Charlotte
Hmm?
said that. Charlotte said it. Charlotte said that the women has
Oh,
always ran
well,
NXT.
that's
Yeah, it was Charlotte that said that shit.
well. Either way, Triple H's face. I thought Sean said it, but either way, Triple H's face looked like he just heard the most terrible profanity he ever heard in his life. He don't like that.
What, Britt?
Wait, because I missed this. He had a negative reaction to Charlotte saying the women run NXT.
When you watch the segment back, they cut the Triple H's face. Sean is full out smiling, all his teeth, he's smiling. Triple H said there.
Okay, y'all didn't watch Unreal, right?
I didn't. I refuse.
I didn't
Actually,
watch him, no.
what's up?
Okay, I watched Unreal. Triple H is on Unreal praising the women in the company overall and saying they're just better than the men, they're smarter, they adapt faster. So I find that crazy that he had that reaction, like in real
He's
time.
the same motherfucker that didn't
And
want to
I
give us
already thought
episode
he was
2.
bullshitting. Yeah, I already thought he was bullshitting, so that just confirmed it.
Well, yeah, because like I the clips that I did see from Unreal, I think a lot of people were mad because I don't like his relationship with Rhea just because it feels like he's just trying to make her China. But every time he does, I don't like when he like puts his forehead to the girl's face and be talking to him like that deal. I hate
It's too
that.
close.
Putting the belt on Stephanie's waist, all of it just seems really weird. And I think that is it. I think that is an aspect of him trying to overcompensate for the fact that I don't think he really cares about the women's division. I think he's trying to overcompensate for the people to make it seem like he does. I don't think that he does.
Yeah.
Because if he did, then there will be a difference. Like his booking of the women's division is not consistent. You know, it's like Stephanie and Rhea and all the girls that he likes are up here. But you've been, you got Chelsea Green and Michin and B Fab and all these women you have on the roster. You do little to nothing with them. You're not being consistent with your booking of the women. And when Bianca comes back, she just gonna end up beating Tiffany, and then we start the cycle all over again. You can't tell me you like Tiffany so much and then not give her a story in her entire championship run. No one cares about her now because you're not putting the effort in. So it's like it can't be both. He only gives championships and only gives like actual stories to the people that he loves so much. But half the superstars on the roster, especially on SmackDown, they don't get that love. He loved Julia so much, put the belt on her. What has been Julia doing with that belt? Her and Kiana James out there being born every week.
You ask
That's why I got
me.
so mad when they put Kiana James with her. Because Kiana's not doing shit. She's just walking with her. Oh, they did another segment on SmackDown when I think she walked out. I don't know who was in the ring. I think Stephanie was in the ring, I think. And Kiana was like, oh, I can help you, Stephanie, to join us. Join you and do what? And do what? What are you gonna do? Get a bad pop? That's what Julia gets every time she come out. No one cares.
I feel like Julia got called up too soon. That's what I truly believe. Because if you look at Stand and Deliver last year at WrestleMania 40, and then you look at where she is now, that pop she got in that arena was ridiculous. Like we were sitting there like, what the fuck? Like this is deep. She debuted. Pop. Champion. Pop. She loses to Jay. No, she lost to Stephanie. Stephanie lost to JCJ.
Mhm.
There we go. She goes up to the main roster. She's tagging with Roxanne. That was cool. It was working till it wasn't. Then they moved her to SmackDown, and then we didn't see her. Then she starts stalking Zelina. Then she win the title. Then all of a sudden now she has a manager that speaks for her in Kiana James. When Kiana can just be wrestling by her fucking self. She has a character already. She brought her character from fucking NXT with her to the main roster. And they silently moved her from Raw to SmackDown. She got
What was
injured.
Kiana's gimmick?
She's just a bougie bad bitch with a purse that she uses as a fucking weapon.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's not completely what it is, but
No. Cause on NXT, I never understood the gimmick in the first place. Because when I saw NXT, I thought she was just like a lawyer,
I'm rooting
and I
for
was like,
everybody black.
she came out with the thing with the little briefcase, and I was like, okay. And then they did no like story to let me know why am I supposed to care that she's a lawyer? Why does that matter in wrestling? And she's always stayed there. Then she got injured, was off TV, came back, and they present her the same way, still giving no explanation. Now she's Julia's lawyer or wherever the fuck. And both of them are still in the exact same place they were at when they started.
The women's roster on SmackDown is lacking enormously. So I hope that the rumor of there being call ups for NXT happens literally today, tonight. There should be at least 5 women from NXT that get called up tonight.
Oh,
5. Because they
you're being a
need
little
it.
generous.
But you know they're gonna sit in catering when they get called up.
Man, fuck that shit, man. Start ambushing bitches and beating them upside their head. NXT TakeOver, what's up?
That will require creativity,
Oh, you
and we don't
didn't
have
know?
that. We don't. This is where we're at. The idea of that is great. Yes, absolutely, do it. But you got Road Dog and ChatGPT booking the show.
You can also tell that with the way that with all of the fucking bloodline moving to Raw and Paul Heyman moving to Raw, that Paul Heyman's pen not being in SmackDown affects the show a lot. Like you can tell the difference between when he was in there writing and the product that we have now is just two different things.
Yeah.
It's
This is
crazy.
the future.
I keep thinking
Now,
the same.
now
Go ahead.
I think now it's going to be a sense of like, when Triple H isn't on TV, when he's like doing a podcast or whatever isn't his job. Triple H is always doing something that ain't his job. I ain't seen this nigga write down a script, a match yet. Every time I see him, he had a podcast doing comedy shows with that one racist nigga. Uh, he always doing he at Sports Center. He always doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Road Dogg in there. He old as hell. As much as like I'm mad at him, I can't be too mad at him. He an old out of touch dude. I can't. I don't expect him to know what to do with half these niggas. I don't. You know what I'm
Step
saying?
the fuck down is what I expect. Do something
And
else.
then and
I
then he
think
go on Google
they're
and
just
type in
modeled
what to
that
do with
way.
superstar here. I'm gonna keep going back to that for this entire episode because that shit is mind blowing to me. That is where that's what we've come to.
Well, now I guess the title has to have
That
something with AI in it then.
we have to make the title. We have to make the title with AI. That's what we have to do.
Okay, probably, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
some
Oh my lord.
something that Laf has criticized a lot is uh Ron Killings reverting back to our truth.
Oh.
And my uncle spoke to that recently in an interview. It says our truth defends the direction of reverting back to our truth from Ron Killings. Says the fans wanted our truth. It went where it was supposed to. Ron Killings created our truth. Hundreds, those hundreds of thousands of fans who spoke up and upward, they wanted our truth back. Ron Killings was the rebellious one who spoke up for our truth. Ron Killings has been around for years, but people had never come together to lockstep like that. English. They did that for our truth. I wanted Ron Killings to go where he was supposed to go. He made a statement, had eyes on him. When John Cena came back, our truth came back. Ron Killings was the cavalry. I think our truth was a selfish type of deal, more of a selfish move. I had more than 100 million views that wanted our truth. If the numbers are real, there was powers in numbers. So the only issue that I do have with that was the whole I'm driving now thing, where we never went anything with that. Like Ron Killings was supposed to be driving now. I understand sticking up for our truth. I get that. But we were supposed to lead with that because they even changed his name on everything to Ron Killings. So I guess once Cena was no longer heel, there was no need for Ron Killings. Because that's essentially what he said.
I don't understand the direct correlation between the two.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, say it. Okay.
I'm trying to say it in a polite way.
You don't have to.
I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on my delivery. That gotta be some of the most dumb shit I ain't ever heard that nigga say in my life. And I love him so much. I really do. But you ain't gonna tell me I'm driving now to get out the car while you driving. We gonna we crashed into the tree? We did? Like, what happened? I'm driving now. Oh, our truth back. All right, no more driving. We ain't getting nowhere yet.
No, he
We didn't
drove
get the
right
destination.
back to the same shit.
Yeah, we put the car in reverse.
Yeah.
What? We will be going forward with a new thing, and I'm not believing that people didn't want to see Ron Killings. I know people in my chat wanted to see Ron Killings. TNA, the moment he said Ron Killings, they put the whole compilation on TNA always locked in. They said, "Oh, Ron Killings, 3 hour compilation of him doing that stuff at NWA." The, that was one of the best delivered promos that we've seen this year yet. Because it came out of nowhere. He cut his hair. You cut your hair just for our truth to come back, and
He
then
didn't have a choice but to cut his hair. He was balding.
that's cool. I understand that. That's cool. But the act of doing it on TV meant something visual,
Yeah.
and I think it was more than just. To me, the way I saw it was him cutting his hair was like shedding the old skin of
Mm-hmm.
his old character.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, him with the low cut was supposed to be like, all right, I'm doing something different now.
Yeah.
But then a few weeks later, John Cena comes back. This nigga starts shucking and driving again, clicking his heels together. I don't like that shit. I think that's dumb. And like, even I'm not. I don't even want to put it too much on him. Cause at the end of the day, he's still doing something that you know it's his job. And I'm very happy he got his job back. But I don't know why you would tease people with showing a new version of yourself. There's people in this world that don't know how good R-Truth is at wrestling because for the entirety of his career, we've known him as the jokey guy. We know R-Truth ain't gonna wrestle for too much longer. What's the point? Why would you not try something different? We know you make us laugh. We know you rap. We know you pop lock. And what's up? You've been doing that. You've been singing the same songs for 20 years, bro. You can't try this one time. Cena did that, and look, he did the heel turn. And if Triple H wasn't booking that, it would have been fine. So I'm not believing the whole, the people wanted to see R-Truth. The people wanted to see Ron Killings too. And you saw that the moment he did it, and the crowd started screaming like they had never seen him before. Because it was something new, it was something fresh. That's all we're asking for. All we're asking for is for something fresh in this damn company. And now everything is being reverted back to what it used to be. And what fan wanted to see R-Truth telling me how to download the ESPN app for WrestlePalooza?
That shit was fun. I enjoyed it.
I know how to download the app.
Well, I didn't have
His
to do any
gimmick.
of those things. I kid you not. No funny shit. I still haven't downloaded the ESPN app because I watch everything through Hulu, and I'm gonna start watching that bitch on Disney Plus because Hulu be acting a fool.
I don't understand why you went from Ron Killings to a grown man putting a phone in the toaster.
I mean, this.
I don't know. Do y'all get that joke? He put the phone in the toaster. What does that mean? That's funny.
They cooking.
Cooking what? They cooking and driving? They can't do either of them. They failed at both of them. You're not helping the black stereotype of these niggas just laughing at us. You're not helping that shit. You've been Vince McMahon's plaything for 20 years. You've only been in the company for that long because you made Vince McMahon laugh. And we eventually fell in love with you as well because you're good at it. But I don't understand showing us a gimmick that's something different where you could have helped other superstars, other black superstars who are in the same pocket you are in. And just because the fans he saw people say they want R-Truth back, you just revert back to Ron. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. That's fucking dumb.
Let's get to the thing that's been making my ass itch for the last 2 days. Okay. So Andrade appeared on AEW approximately 2 weeks ago. Right? Joined Don Callis' family. He became inmate number 12. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to laugh. No. Then he disappeared. And everybody was like, the fuck? Like, they having all these group segments, but there's no Andrade. So the IWC is just like, nigga, did he have like a 1-day contract? Like, what's up? Like, what the what? Well, turns out WWE said, hey, uh, even though your contract was terminated and you don't have a normal paid 90-day non-compete, you still can't compete, motherfucker. So go ahead and get this year unpaid. My issue with that comes when it was announced that Andrade was released, fired, terminated, whatever verbiage they want to use today. He immediately went to Mexico and won a championship. WWE didn't say anything, right? This shit was plastered all over the internet that he had went to Mexico and won a championship. It wasn't until he showed up in the company that he left to come back to WWE and that they said, ah, now we about to really enforce this, bitch. You breached your contract that we terminated, which makes that clause null and fucking void. Now you can't do shit for a year. Ha ha. Not gonna lie. If I was Andrade, I would just put on a mask and just continue to wrestle under a different name. But that's just me, you know? But they're saying that he does have a good lawyer and that they're probably gonna fight WWE because a year is fucking crazy. But if things weren't clear, they should have been made clear. But also picking and choosing is kind of fucking crazy because y'all didn't say nothing when he was in Mexico. Y'all said something once he was on TV again.
Well, it's not even that he was on TV again, is that he was on TV under AEW. I fully think they would have just let it rock otherwise.
And that's what I've been saying for the better part of 3 days now. I see the report come out and everyone's acting surprised. Yeah, TKO doesn't want anyone going to AEW.
Yeah.
He breached the contract. He knows he breached the contract. If
But if
he
he was
didn't know, it's
terminated,
something
wouldn't
he
the
should.
contract be null and void though?
I don't know the technicalities of it because
I sent it in the chat. The exact verbiage of the contract. I sent it. If one of y'all want to read it.
damn, it's a whole lot of words. Oh shit! So this the whole thing. Shit, how'd you get this? I didn't know you had the whole thing. Damn. Yeah, wrestlers shall not work, appear, perform in any capacity for any professional wrestling, sports, entertainment, mixed martial arts. Oh, damn. Or can you talk about wrestling? Shit. Or promoter, United States for. Oh, this is the okay. What?
Read it. You can't
I'm not
start
reading that
reading
whole
it
thing.
and then just Brittany, can you please read it, please?
I don't
This
even
shit.
know where Love was.
I started in the middle of it. 'Cause that shit was lengthy as hell.
Can you read it from the beginning, please? It's black. Just.
I read it in my head. I didn't know the people wanted me to read the entire thing. This is mad.
Well, nobody can
Damn.
see what the
This
fuck
the
you're
whole
reading,
contract.
so like yeah, you know.
Oh shit. All right. Upon termination of this agreement by promoter for breach of terms hereof, wrestler, that's Andrade, shall not work, appear, or perform in any capacity for any professional wrestling, sports, entertainment, mixed martial arts, and or ultimate fighting organization, promotion, or entity not owned or controlled by promoter. That's WWE, right?
Yes.
All right. Or any affiliated or subsidiary company thereof in the United States for a period of up to 1 year from the date of such expiration or termination as specified by promoter in the notice of termination provided, however, that if no lesser period is specified by promoter in the notice of termination, such period shall be 1 year. There's also a follow-up that says, in no circumstances whatsoever shall either party to this agreement be liable for the other party for any punitive or exemplary damages, and all such damages, whether arising out of this breach of this agreement or otherwise, are expressly waived. That one was fucking me up. I didn't
That was
understand
a
that
lot
one.
of that was a lot of words for Elmo, huh?
No, I was trying to understand
I
what
would
was
no
being
no no.
said while I was reading it.
I was watching your mouth. Like don't move with some big words for Elmo, huh?
I have a speech impediment, man. You did that on
Oh,
purpose. You
now
saw
it's
all
fucked
the
up that I
emphasis in there.
laughed.
See, you try to embarrass me. See, you see what
No,
they do to
I
me?
didn't. No, I
You know
didn't.
damn well
Absolutely, no, I didn't. Because
I
you
had a
didn't have to read
problem
it.
back in my youth.
We have also have a guest here who I also asked to read it. You chose to actually read it. She looked like she pulled it up. I was looking at her glasses.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't know you. Oh shit.
But there was a lot of big words for Elmo. I understand.
There wasn't no damn big words. Nick, shut up.
So when he appeared in Mexico, is when they should have said something. Hey, you breached your contract. Now your year starts here. Not, oh, you on TBS? Yeah, this thing right here, although you don't have a traditional 90-day, you still have a 90-day non compete. You just not being paid for it because we shredded your shit. But again, if he was terminated, does that just not just the fucking contract? I just didn't like the pick and choosing. Like, yes, you're correct. They did what they were supposed to do, but I don't like the pick and choose. My only issue was they should have penalized him for going to Mexico and winning a championship.
Question:
Fuck
Was that
TBS.
was that televised?
The Mexico match? There was images. Yes, I believe so.
If it wasn't televised in America, then that also could be a loophole for why they didn't say anything to him. Which is that was my point. If the contract says he can't show up on TV, and he showed up on TV,
That's not what that says.
you fucked up. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think. And first of all, this.
Go ahead, Britt.
It does say in any capacity. So it's not just on TV.
But I'm still. That doesn't. That doesn't. I'm still not. That's still not comprehending to me because like, even if all right, even if he breached it when he was in Mexico, and he's already like he went to AEW knowing that he breached it.
He was in Mexico like day 3 of the internet finding out. We don't know how long he was terminated before we saw him with that title in Mexico.
Yeah. So okay. So if we don't know that, then how do we know when they told Andrade that it was breached? We know when the report came out, but we don't know how quick it was before they contacted him.
He showed up on TV and then they told him, hey, 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 hey. And he was snatched off of TV immediately.
But
He wouldn't have
I'm
been on
still.
TV had they already told him he breached the contract. Because he told Tony Khan, hey, yeah, I'm good to show up. Let's get this paperwork done. Let's get this
So he
money.
didn't. So he didn't know it was breached. So he went to Mexico thinking that he was cool.
Yes.
That's how it appears.
But how doesn't
Because
he know that's in
these
his
reports are saying
contract?
that there was a misunderstanding, there was a miscommunication, and WWE reached out to him once they saw him on AEW. He had already won. He's already a champion in Mexico at this point.
That doesn't make that still doesn't make any damn sense.
It's the picking and choosing that's irritating and itching my ass.
I don't see any picking and choosing. I'm trying to figure where that picking and choosing thing is. I feel like we're missing separate parts of the story to say it's picking and choosing. I feel like we're missing big pieces of communication where these things could have been said. 'Cause I'm still trying to figure out if why wouldn't Tony Khan specify if Andrade is ready to go? People tell me, oh,
Because he took
him as
his
the
word
boss
for
is
it
not
because
his
he
job.
always got
That's
that goddamn cup.
exactly
That's
his
why.
job. You said what?
He said because he took Andrade's word for it because he always got that goddamn cup.
And why would you do that?
Because it got sugar water in it.
See, and that's my problem. That's my
This
fault.
is why
That's
they
what I
don't
keep
invite us
trying to
places
tell
because
niggas,
we
and
be
niggas
talking
keep
too
telling me I'm
goddamn
fucking
much, bro.
crazy. That's what I keep trying to tell niggas, and people keep acting like I'm fucking crazy. Tony Khan's the boss. If you're the boss of a company, you have to. Why aren't you specifying when your superstars come in that they're clear? If Andrade said, "Yeah, I'm cool to go," why wouldn't Tony Khan make one more phone call and say, "Yo, is he good?" Just to specify before you get fucked up like this, so we didn't have to have this problem. Do your due diligence with this shit. Somebody, it's not Tony Khan's job. What else is his job then? That's why CM Punk said he wasn't a fucking boss in the first place. Because you have to do boss things. When you bring an employee into your workplace, you have to make sure that your employee is allowed to work there. Because if Tony Khan, let's just say everything went the way it did, Andrade walked in there and he didn't know or he did know or whatever that he breached his contract already when he went to Mexico. All Tony Khan had to do was make the phone call to whoever, I know he knows who to call, whoever he had to call and say, real quick, is Andrade allowed to wrestle on my program on TV tonight? Yes or no? If they said yes, and he went out there and then they clipped him, that's okay. Now, okay, I understand the outrage here. But Tony Khan didn't make the call at all, from what it seems, as far as we know. So if Tony Khan didn't make the call, why aren't we putting some blame on the other boss of the company? We know TKO is petty. We know the WWE doesn't want AEW superstars. We know their side. Why are we acting like Tony Khan and Andrade are just the angels here? You're the millionaire boss. You have to do your part too. If you don't do your part, you get fucked up too.
Who, who said them niggas was angelic?
I'm not talking specifically to y'all. I'm talking. I'm not. That's not regarded to y'all. I'm just talking about the narrative that's being spread. Oh, WWE's evil, nigga. We know. We know. They're using AI to book SmackDown. We know. Tell us something we don't know. Tony Khan's a dickhead and he's on crack. Sells that. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes crackheads don't think things through. That's where we're at in wrestling today. Tony Khan can do whatever he wants to do because WWE sucks. And we're not even thinking the other boss, all he had to do was make a phone call and say, yo, yes or no, yay or nay. It's that simple. You don't got to talk to Triple H. I know he don't fuck with none of them. That's cool. All you had to do was ask a question. That's all you had to do. It's like back in the day when you wanted to go over your friend's house and you lied to you lied to your friend's mom. Yeah, I'm allowed. Your friend's mom would probably call your mom and say, your daughter's over here. Is she allowed to be? It's a quick phone call. You don't got to do nothing. It's just specifying when things are supposed to go down. This isn't about bootlicking. This isn't about who's right and who's wrong. Everyone is stupid in this situation because no one did what they were supposed to do. But we cannot absolve blame from the other side just because we don't like WWE right now. We cannot act like Tony Khan did nothing wrong when all he had to do was make a 10-second phone call to say yes or no. We cannot act like Andrade hasn't been hopping from dick to dick for 3 years now, back and forth. The most inconsistent superstar in wrestling today. Inconsistent superstar is inconsistent. Breaking news, bitch. What are you talking about? Niggas is tripping.
I want you to stop
Niggas
saying
is
that dick
fucking
shit.
tripping.
Just stop saying it. Because now you've said it on a public platform and it's outside of our friend group and my cellular device.
But niggas is tripping. Niggas is tripping. It's not, and it's, I, I don't understand why it's been blown up to this proportion. We know what Andrade does. He goes from company to company whenever he feels bad. He's a great talent. I don't hate Andrade. He's a great talent. Him and Melo were the best part of SmackDown for about 6, 7 weeks straight. He should be in a much better spot in both companies. But when you're going back and forth, I'm not gonna say that what she said. When you're going back and forth from company to company and showing inconsistencies from time to time, these things happen. And somewhere in between that, between Triple H, Andrade, and Tony Khan, there's a miscommunication and no one did what they were supposed to do. And this is why we're here now, where Andrade unfortunately has to deal with this penalty. Do I think it's a good penalty? Hell no. Him having to stay out for a year and not get paid, that's crazy. That's borderline criminal.
Somebody said that Charlotte got some root workers on her side. Fucking with Andrade.
It's got to be something. It has to be
That
something,
nigga
but
name
this
on a
isn't.
chicken bones buried somewhere.
But it has to be something. But we cannot. If we know Triple H and the WWE are petty, you have. If I'm trying to do something like that in my head, I'm not a businessman. I don't run a company, but I know if I know a superstar to be inconsistent, if I know a superstar to go back and forth from company to company, and I know where he came from doesn't like me, I'm gonna do everything to cover my ass so they don't do something like this. So I don't get in trouble. You have to be able to cover your ass when you're doing shit like this. You're dealing with contracts of millions of dollars. Only kinds of million, billion, trillionaire. Oh, he owns a football team. You tell me he don't know what to do. Contract. He got a whole football team full of contracts. He knows about tampering and all that shit. There was nothing in his brain to call to make sure he was okay. Fuck out my face. See, they have to do better with this shit. Or Andrade is going to be just an example for a whole bunch of other superstars to do the exact same thing. It's unfortunate, but no one's right or wrong here. Everyone did something wrong in this scenario, and everyone needs to take accountability for it and then move on. It ain't that deep, to be honest with you. But now Andrade has to deal with the penalty of that. You should have did better. The bosses should have been bossing better. There's no reason why I see what's going on and y'all understand what's going on, but no one else in higher positions have no idea how to deal with this. And I think him having a lawyer, I think that I don't know if he'll win that case. They may take some time off. I would hope so because I don't think he should be out for a year. That's like I said, it's borderline
And
criminal.
that's what they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight the 1 year part of it.
Yeah, that's borderline criminal. But if he ends up losing, who do you blame? Besides everyone in this, you have to blame everybody. You can't just blame TKO. If you know,
Does
if someone told you who they are, believe them the first time.
go ahead, Britt.
Don't wait until they punch you in the face.
I agree with Laf with, if Tony Khan cared, he could have double checked. The
So
reason
what's
I
up?
think he doesn't care is that it's not going to affect him. It's going to be on Andrade because
So
he's the one in the
Correct.
contract.
I
Absolutely
pose
correct.
this question. You know how TK likes to add time to people's shit when he gives them a contract and then they not on TV? Does Andrade get that as well when he is able to compete?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't I can't. I don't know. I generally don't know. It's all fucked up
Is it a
now.
year from the termination date, or is it a year from when he breached the contract, or is it a year from when he was seen on TV?
Well, the way it's been told to me, it's since he's been on TV. But I have reason to believe that it's a breach from when he stepped in Mexico because that contract said in any entity, and Mexico is an entity. But that's
And
what I'm
it
saying.
does
We're
say,
missing.
it
Yeah.
says from the date of the termination, but I don't know if they're adding extra time because he breached it. That's my thing.
So he had a year regardless because he was terminated, right? It wasn't like a regular release. He was just flat out fired because he violated the wellness policy on several occasions.
Well, it's not clear because it says up to 1 year. So I guess the communication is how long it was exactly. And maybe that is where the miscommunication came from.
Okay.
I was thinking he gets fired, he gets the regular 90-day. The
Yeah.
year stuff, as far as I knew, only came in when he breached it. The year is the penalty.
Right.
The
Yeah.
90 days is standard. That's what I thought. That's why when people started getting angry, I'm like, what do we get angry about?
Well, because
He
the traditional 90-day you still get paid. He had a 90-day non-compete with no pay.
because
Yeah.
of the violation.
Because of the wellness policy violation, correct.
That was before the
Before
wait.
Mexico, before TV. He was fired because
Yeah.
he violated the wellness policy multiple occasions, in which I told
Oh,
both
okay.
of you what exactly what it was, which I won't
Okay.
repeat on this show because that is alleged.
Yeah.
But y'all know what I know. I'm wearing the color. But that's apparently what the violation, the health code the health and wellness violation was. Because it wasn't roids, because all them niggas is juicing.
Tough.
Okay. That brings me back to your question of like, so does he have that in his contract if that's how he left? And I think that's probably the miscommunication part, is that he probably thought he was good to go.
Correct.
So I understand that now.
Also,
That's why I've been so confused. Because if it was in his contract that you get a penalty for violating the wellness policy, then this is a penalty for violating the wellness policy, and
wouldn't
then you get a
wouldn't the
penalty for
penalty would be 90 days with no pay?
yeah. I'm what I'm thinking is the wellness policy ban. What wellness policy violation means you get released with no pay.
Correct.
That was in 90 days, no pay. Cool. Whenever they decide he breached it, whether it's Mexico or AEW, whenever way he breached it, no matter what. Then they said year with no pay because not only did you violate the policy, you now violated your contract. So that's two penalties against him. So that's why I'm having a hard time understanding that no one knew about this if this is a contract that was signed by all parties. And when this contract was, whenever he breached it, that doesn't mean he can do whatever he wants to. And
Okay.
when he walked into Tony Khan's office and they had their conversation, this should have been brought up. And if it wasn't brought up, or if it was just ignored for any reason, that again has to be put on Tony Khan. And if Tony Khan didn't know, then Tony Khan still should have made the phone call to ask if he was okay and to ask the parameters of what superstars could do and what they can't do. That's it.
Hey, all right, guys. Woo! Okay, so according to Google AI overview, Andrade was released
Uh-oh.
in August of 2025, which would have been after the match at SummerSlam, the tag team match, right? It says here
Mm.
that he won the championship in Tijuana October 3rd of 2025. He appeared in AEW October 1st of 2025.
So that means that he went to AEW before he went to Mexico.
Correct. So that makes
So isn't that
sense
what I
now.
just said?
Yeah,
Huh?
that was the missing piece.
Yeah, that the dates and everything makes sense now. So they clocked him for showing up in AEW. He then 2 days later won in Mexico.
That's what
So
I was telling y'all, niggas.
no,
That's what I was telling y'all niggas. Y'all tried to say I was losing my mind. I know this shit. I'm not
you
the
still
smartest
are
nigga, but I
losing your
know
mind. You're still losing it
that's what I was talking.
currently. right now.
You said
Yeah, I
what?
didn't know the timeline.
Right. I had to get the timeline because I knew of the championship
Oh.
before he appeared in AEW. But it says that he won in Tijuana that Friday. So within 2 days of him appearing back on Dynamite, he then won in Mexico. I thought Mexico came first because that's how it was shown to me on.
Yeah, that's fair. You're not in fault. You're not at fault here. That they, when they release this stuff to the public, they don't put in certain details, so we're left to spectate. But I knew something was wrong there. That didn't make any sense. There's no way they would have tagged them from Mexico and not tagged them from AEW. They didn't make any sense. And I didn't know about the Mexico thing. So I'm thinking, but I know as stupid and as petty as this company is, as far speaking about TKO and WWE, I knew they wouldn't do something that boneheaded because they know how to cover their ass.
Okay, this article says, and this article is from the 4th, it says there was a reported wellness policy violation, and Andrade apparently went off the grid without telling the company for a while. Beyond that, we don't know what led to WWE cutting the Mexican wrestler for the second time last month. Now, this is from October, so that would have been September. It says, but neither that nor a bumpy run that he had in AEW in between WWE stints has prevented other promotions from using El Idolo as quickly as possible. And that includes AEW Tony Khan, who brought the third generation back to Dynamite this past Wednesday. His return to AEW likely means a return to CMLL. Blah 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 blah. Last night in Tijuana, October 3rd, Andrade wrestled for Mexican Independent, The Crash. He won the Crash Heavyweight Championship, ending the person's reign. It says October 1st, he joined the Don Callis family. He hasn't been booked yet, but he attacked Kenny Omega and has some other folks in mind for AEW feuds.
Here's what it sounds like to me. Andrade is doing whatever he want to do.
That's yeah.
Thank you.
That's just what it comes down
After
to.
getting the
Thank you.
timeline,
He
Oh my
yes.
don't give a
God.
fuck. He don't care.
Fuck.
Well, why the fuck would you go and tell TK, hey, I'm good. Give me that.
Because he don't care. And then
And
Tony
like,
Khan is like, well, if you mess up, that's on you. You sign a contract.
so now we know why Tony Khan didn't make the phone call to WWE. Because he was like, oh, fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Okay, hold on. It says during the pre-Wrestle Dream media call, someone asked Tony Khan about Andrade's current status and the confusions around him. The AEW boss declined to get into specifics, but again stated that the star was a great wrestler. Well, I would echo sentiments that I had said at World's End in 2023 when Andrade initially left a few years ago. And I would say that I have a ton of respect for Andrade. I think that he's an amazing wrestler, so he pretty much dodged this shit when he was asked. Yeah, he dodged it. Tony, if only there was more water in that cup.
So when niggas say that AEW is a sloppy shop and niggas say, oh no, we gotta protect you.
We can get into WWE and AEW being the same or different sides of the same coin one day.
You're right. One is overly petty. One doesn't pay attention to things they should pay attention to.
Yeah. I think that's why they bump heads. They're too alike.
Yeah. It's like I've always thought that Tony Khan, he's already expressed that he got inspired by Vince to even create AEW.
Sorry.
Not personally, thank
No,
God, but
like just Vince being an
yeah.
influence to anyone will ball my face up.
Yeah.
That's what, cause he said that in an interview. And it's like, he tries so hard to be his own person, but he always falls into the same pool. That's why him, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels are so alike because all of them, in some way, shape, or form, learned from the man who created all of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that he became that what I don't want to say he became, because we all knew he was a freaky, freaky, freaky man, but that all of them had to learn from him because they're all following the same patterns. But
Yep.
when multiple different superstars that say that AEW isn't doing certain business things right, and that gets pushed to the side because AEW is better than WWE is right now, y'all not people aren't listening. It's no longer a versus kind of thing when people are just telling you, "Hey, this company, they only care about, the wrestling aspect of it, but when it comes down to certain things to keep a business afloat and make sure that people like Andrade don't get fucked up like unfortunately he did, they don't do a very good job of that." And there's been multiple superstars who've come out and said, "Ed, they, you know what I'm saying? These are the reasons why these companies go. These are reasons why WCW went down. Fucked up contracts and mismanaging of money and all of this stuff leads to companies exploding. So if 5 to 10 years from now AEW ceased to exist, whose fault is that? It's not any of ours. It's theirs for doing stupid shit like this, knowing that Andrade was the only person that was going to get penalized for it. That's why I was having such a hard time understanding why it was only a WWE problem when there was something. I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And now, thankfully, there's some clarification there. But still, bro, like, I'm not a businessman. I don't know any of the business aspects of it, but I have common sense. And common sense tells you to check before you do things like this, so these things don't happen. I don't know what to say. It's like reverse tampering. I think this is like what this is. I don't even know. This is crazy.
Um, so I see this article here that says that um they had no interest in bringing Wesley to the main roster. Does take
We
your
knew that.
Does take your ass over to TNA and don't look the fuck back. If they want to do another crossover to NXT, tell them fuck no and eat your dick. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to say about that. Do you guys want to rebook Mr. Cena's retirement tour?
I'll let Laf do that.
Well, since
I,
ChatGPT has been the topic several times on the show, I asked Chat how the fuck they would do it. Full
oh,
time, facing all his past rivals as a heel champion.
Yeah.
I had this in my notes since he told me he was going to retire.
Well, go ahead. Let's go. Let's see
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure.
it.
I have multiple different ones. Why?
You have several?
Because yeah,
I'm not surprised at all.
depending on how I'm feeling that day, that's how I wrote like different plans out. Cause then I would like play them out
I need some light from you as well.
for me.
Yes.
Hold on.
You know you African American
Uh,
of the darkberry variety.
Oh, the what?
we all black.
Blackberry variety.
She called me a cell phone. That's crazy. All right.
Uh,
Okay, there we go. That's nice. I like that. So, ooh,
Because I'm trying to. Where did I start this?
ooh.
What's wrong?
what
ChatGPT
happened?
done put the foot in the motherfucker. Hold on, wait a minute. I see some matches here that I kind of like.
Hold on. I want to hear this.
All right, so I'm going to read it exactly how it says. So my prompt was, "Hey chat, rebook John Cena's retirement tour with a full-time schedule and facing all of his rivals as a heel champion in WWE. This is the exact response. I kid you not, I'm not joking. It says, "Oh, this is fire. Let's go all in and book John Cena's retirement tour as a full-time heel WWE champion. One last dominant, arrogant run while he rewrites his legacy on his own terms." So it says the premises. It's going to be called The Last Hustle. I like that. I like that. Don't ball up your face. I like that. Okay? It says after years of part-time appearances and nostalgia runs, Cena returns full-time, claiming the fans turned their backs on me and I'm done being their hero, which is kind of what he said when he called out that little kid that one time. It says he wins the championship immediately. Think Roman Reigns level of dominance fueled by bitterness and ego. It says he becomes Hollywood John, a blend of Dr. Thugonomics and embrace the hate. Suits, gold chains, tinted glasses, cutting a shoot style promos about being underappreciated. Phase 1, the heel turn and the title win months 1 through 3. They have Roman drop the title to Cena.
Mm-hmm.
He wins by cheating, low blow, brass knuckles, distraction. The franchise that built WWE ends the tribal chief story and rewrites history his own way. And then thus the title run begins. So, settling old scores is phase 2, months 3 through 6. So Backlash would be against Randy, which it was. Styles would have been at Night of Champions, and they still would have bought Brock Lesnar back, but it would have been at Money in the Bank. Phase 3, months 6 through 9. Now, if Cope didn't take his ass over to Tony Khan, this says Cena versus Edge at SummerSlam. Rock and Cena at Crown Jewel. Phase 4, months 9 through 12. Cena versus Cody at Survivor Series. And then it would end in January with Cena versus LA Knight. So essentially, it would start at WrestleMania, like him beating Roman at WrestleMania, and then it would end at WrestleMania with him versus Seth Rollins. It says Rollins, representing the modern era, challenges Cena to put it all on the line, his title, his legacy, and his career. Cena loses clean after a 30-minute classic. After the bell, he shakes Rollins' hands, then takes a bow as the entire roster fills the stage to honor him. His last words would be, "The champ is gone. You'll never forget me." And then it has some bonus feuds in here. It would be like a Raw feud with him and Sami Zayn. A feud with him and Kevin Owens. Him and Dom. And then it says like the overall tone would be Hollywood Cena, the ultimate hypocrite. He keeps the belt all the way to the very end. And then it says, think 2011 CM Punk and 2003 Cena with 2020 Roman Reigns energy. And it's fully detailed here, actually. I'm going to put this as a blog post on the website with the episode attached to it. What do you guys think?
I think, everybody knows how I feel about AI. I find it hilarious that AI can write a better retirement run than Triple H. That's all I have to say.
And it gave you like each phase has like a different title. So like phase 2 was settling old scores. Phase 3 was the legacy falls. Phase 4 was the future fights back. And then there's like the final chapter was WrestleMania.
Yeah. I do think, and this would be, I don't know if it would be a stretch. That last match with Seth, I feel like should be a younger wrestler. I don't know who, because, at this point in time, I don't know if anybody's ready for that. But I would prefer it to be like an actual, like, next generation to, like, in his career.
Yeah.
What's in that phone?
Well, this is one of my loosest storylines because the other ones have a lot of different prompts in them. But realistically, Cena would be beating Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and fighting Carmelo Hayes at the end, but Carmelo Hayes would win.
Okay.
The only thing
Ballsy
is,
setup.
once we get to SummerSlam, I already had, and my idea would be Punk already winning the world championship. So the last time Cena and Punk have their match is title versus title. So when we get to SummerSlam, Cena goes over Punk, and now he has both belts. And then he defends both belts against Cody, wins, beats Roman, beats Randy, and then at Saturday Night's main event, he can really, fight either Carmelo, he can fight Oba, he can fight, I don't know, anybody. And then whoever beats Cena not only retires Cena, but they become the double champion. It's a mega push beyond the company's even thought because whoever beats Cena not only they retire him, but now they have both world championships. But I still think it's a vast improvement for what I was shown. Plus, I don't think it should be so much about him fighting old people, but you're still getting your old you're still getting your AJ Styles, you're still getting your CM Punk and your Rollins and your Roman and stuff like that, but you're getting your Drew McIntyre as well. You're getting the I think at the beginning, at the end, it should be superstars he never fought before. But we just haven't fought like a crazy amount of times. But if you can hit the mark of getting, the if you can play the old hits, but also throw some new stuff in there. And this is only what I wrote on here, it's only for pay-per-views. So for the shows that he was on, just talking, I definitely would have had him wrestle against, Dom and certain people like that. I probably would have put a small IC championship run in there as well, just so he could say he won that belt too. And then
Mm.
he could end up losing that belt at some point and then go, there's certain things he could do, but I think it's really about, making sure he gets 17th championship, fights against his old rivals, loses at the end. Now, if he wins at the end, that's cool. I would cheer either way, but um, I just think Cena would be the kind of person to go out on his back um, and put over a superstar that needs it.
That's
And to
not
me, the only
Gunther.
superstar that needs it, huh?
That's not Gunther.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Gunther, but I want to do it because I think Gunther, he doesn't really need it. He has a 600-day IC championship run and a world title run. I
They're
don't think
talking
he
about
needs that.
giving it back to him. They're talking about Cena beating Dom just so he can be a Grand Slam champion when he leaves. And then the
Mhm.
Saturday night main event match being Gunther and Gunther winning the title from Cena.
Yeah, I'm fine with him beating Dom, but I think he should end up like fighting Miz at like Survivor Series because you can tell a quick story between Miz being one of the greatest IC champions of the generation and he was begging for the match. Um, and you can still write the Carmelo Hayes stuff in there because Miz is feuding with Melo right now, and you can still wrap it back around to having Melo be the one to retire Cena. But and then you could put the belt on Melo, but then I the idea of him fighting Gunther isn't bad. I just don't think he should be the one to win a championship off him. I don't Gunther going back to the IC championship doesn't make much sense to me. I feel like
Correct.
they'll be going backwards for no reason. Yeah,
I agree. I
but I
think
mean,
Oba should end Cena's career.
that's even. Oh my god, this might be even better than Melo.
But
Yeah.
I think that's
But
the
I don't
whole
know
Boston
why I
connection
forgot
too,
about
though.
Oba for me.
that would be a great debut if he comes in and just whoops John's ass. Oh, yo,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That is exactly the type of like entrance to the main roster that I want for him.
That was fucking crazy.
Like he should be seen as a threat.
Would you make it an open challenge kind of thing, or would Cena know beforehand that like Open's gonna be the one to fight him?
I would make it an open challenge thing, like 100%.
Oh, shit. That would be fucking crazy. If Cena says what's up and then Oba comes out, oh my god. Yeah, yeah, Oba will have to kill him. Oba will have to whoop his ass.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, I'm down with that. That sounds good to me. I ain't gonna lie. Cause then at that point, if Triple H fucks up Oba at that point, then you can't even excuse it. You just started him off with retiring John Cena. You can't, you know.
yeah.
Well, he can, but
Oh, he has the ability too.
always.
I think he wouldn't even do it with Oba in the first place. You know, for reasons.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Black,
Yeah, very big reason.
very
Black.
big black man. You know.
He's like, and not to go back to the Samoan like nepotism thing. I feel like he can't have a Samoan be up top and then have a black person be up top at the same time. I think that short circuits his brain. Like it has to be all white or it's just not right to him.
No, you said it's too much minority.
Yeah, like dead ass.
I need some
So,
white. Where's the white? I need some. Where? I need some Tiffany
so
Stratton.
okay.
Where?
So
That's fucked up.
I asked Chat, right? Since Colt
No.
is in AEW, I said Edge is retired from WWE. Is there anyone else you would put in that SummerSlam match? This shit gave me 5 fucking options. CM Punk, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn.
Mm-mm.
So and it gives me a why it works for each one. For CM Punk, it says the greatest unfinished story of Cena's career. Punk returns to WWE claiming I beat you when it mattered the most, and I left because this place became yours again. Symbolism. Cena corrupts the voice of the voiceless era to feed his own ego. And then it said the tagline for the match would be the real face of the era. It says why it works with Gunther. It says Cena facing the most dominant modern workhorse. Gunther says what's that?
I got some small breaking news, I guess. Um,
Are you about to say the White House bullshit?
the what?
Continue,
Oh,
continue.
Laf don't know about that.
Okay, go ahead. Go
I
ahead. Go.
no. What?
Say no.
We'll
Go.
tell you after. Go ahead. We'll tell you
Continue.
after.
Jacob Fatu is out. He won't be on SmackDown tonight.
Okay.
He won't be wrestling Drew
Mm-hmm.
because Cody Rhodes is wrestling Drew, and the main event is SmackDown.
Ah,
I don't know if it's for the belt. I don't know why they're doing it, but that is going to be the main event of SmackDown tonight. Salute.
So they're gonna have Cody beat Drew to make himself feel better for losing to Seth.
If he pins Drew again, Drew got to go. I ain't gonna lie. He got to get out of there.
you gotta take a long walk.
Ain't no way in the world.
Okay. Well, let's tell you the White House stuff. Those at the top in WWE have bragged that the White House itself took their own storyline inspiration from WWE talent. During the height of the Epstein Files scandal, a White House press office official texted a major WWE official, and people in the company were told by Paul that Heyman's promo on Lesnar's return, where he said Muhammad was criticized, Jesus was criticized, FDR was criticized, Brock Lesnar was criticized, was said to be a part of inspiration for the response the party made.
I did see that a little bit earlier. I did see that a little bit. You said the it. Mm. Getting inspired by that is bonkers, bro. No.
It says a lot.
I did. I think I saw like the bottom half of it. I didn't see the top part. That's why it threw me off. But that's terrible. That's Trump's gonna get in the ring at Cena's retirement match. He's gonna
Why
cut a
would you
promo
say that?
because I believe it. I
No,
that's why they moved it to Washington.
we're not speaking that out loud again. We're not.
I won't say it no more.
I do believe they would do that to Cena.
That's what I'm saying.
I still
Do
don't
you
know why the
remember?
fuck Wander
You remember
is going
when
to the
Triple H,
Breakfast
Shawn,
Club?
and Undertaker stood at the top of the ramp at the end of the WrestleMania match?
Yes.
When, like all three of them hugged. I think that's what it's going to be: Triple H, Cena, and Trump hugging, and then it's
I'll stay
still
home.
going to fade to black. And I'm gonna look at Lysha like we wasted
I
our money.
know. I won't be there.
You ain't gonna be. What do you mean? You ain't gonna be there?
Let me see the president get ushered in, and I will be
Oh, you
back
gonna
at the
walk out?
hotel.
No.
Absolute the fuck, Lee.
You gonna do like TJ?
Yeah.
TJ was pissed off. He said, "Fuck this shit."
Brittany, when I tell you
No.
Brock music played, I looked up. TJ was there. I looked back again. He was gone.
He tapped me on my shoulder. He was like, "I'm out." He tapped me hard. He said, "Nigga,
TJ's
walked out."
real. TJ real as fuck for that. I would have left too.
I stood there with fear and tears in my fucking eyes. I was so disturbed that night.
I didn't move because you didn't move. So I'm sitting there like, all right, we're just gonna sit here, I guess.
I didn't know what to do with myself. I felt trapped. Like I was having an outer body experience when Brock Lesnar's music, because I thought it was a troll. I thought they were playing with us, and then he walked out. He walked out. I thought they were joking. He walked out.
He got me. That I did not
Actively
expect to hear
walked
him come
out.
I
out.
heard that shit. I said, "Whoop."
He got me. I said,
I
this is what we
stood
doing?
up. Like I didn't know what to do.
I was
That place
already
was.
told that he would be. I
But
just
see,
did not know if they were that
But see, the
stupid.
thing is, I think with our friend group, we were so immersed in each other and being around each other. None of us were on social media that entire weekend. We were so into each other and having fun and enjoying the fact that this group of wrestling friends made it out the fucking group chat and we're having a time and eating, cussing, drinking, that none of us was just on Twitter like, I think the only time we opened Twitter up, niggas was like, "Oh, Cena turned face again," and we immediately got in the car, went back to the
That
to
was
the
funny.
Airbnb, and turned on SmackDown and watched it from the beginning. That was the only time I think any of us checked our phones that entire weekend.
I think that's why it surprised me. I had
No
I had
idea.
no idea Brock was even a thought. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking the show's gonna go off. I thought Cena was gonna hit him again. That's why I was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
That shit threw me
That
for
was
a
ugh,
fuck ass loop,
that was
man.
a nasty one.
I
And
feel
then
like
and
if I would have
then
known, I probably would have left after Cena like started. Cause when Cena started moving shit in the ring, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And TJ was like, something's about to happen, and I was like, I hope the fuck not. But in my video, what y'all didn't see on Peacock was Cena was actively in the ring, clearing the tables. He was moving the debris. He was moving the ropes around in the ring. So it was just like, what the fuck you doing? What? When the fuck did you become part of the cleaning crew? And then here go the fucking music. Cause I think during what we were seeing in the building, I think there was like an instant replay of or something was being played on TV, so you wouldn't see him clearing the ring.
We saw part of it, but they did have a replay.
Okay.
I definitely was like, why is Cena moving shit? I remember actively having that thought. And then I was like, because I was told that he was going to return before the weekend. I did not believe it because niggas have been saying that for months.
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it also didn't expect them to be that dumb.
I've done a thing just now. I have opened up Ticketmaster for Saturday night's main event. Since Lavian
Oh.
brought it up unprovoked.
Okay.
Let's click around. One of our good friends has already gotten his ticket. He said he's in section 113. So I'm gonna click around and see how rich that nigga is. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, who got him?
Yep. Ghost. Um.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
oh
Hold
shit.
on.
Is it fucked? It's fucked.
These seats is $1,500 in the section he's sitting in. So nigga, what?
Oh, no, he's bugging. He's absolutely bugging. Call him on the phone right now. Fuck that shit. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I
Let's.
know damn well he ain't paid that much.
The 200s is also $1,500.
Mhm.
If you go up
Oh,
into the nosebleeds by the press box, these are $9, but I'm also seeing some nosebleeds that are $400. And these are two seats together, and one seat is 424. So I'm just gonna click around to see if what I can find that is the cheapest. I'm going to put this to about around. I'm filtering out Ticketmaster to around $700 range. Okay. Um, what is this? These tickets are 561, and these are aisle seat. These are like in the lower bowl area. These are in the 100s. That's 119. What is this? This is in the 400s. That is 465. I feel like these are gonna drop, but we're also in inflation time um, with Ticketmaster, being that this is sale day. So yeah, these little thick. These floor seats are $3,000. And front row ramp side is 5,000. On screen, not including an on location package, is $4,000. So you're priced out, and I know for a figgity fact that if the man that is the main event knew what the fuck was being priced out for him to leave, he'd be upset. Remember that? Remember during Mania? This is $800 for a nosebleed. Y'all are insane. Oh, but that's a platinum ticket. Why is it showing me platinum tickets? Just show me a regular standardized ticket, you nut. When I looked around in here on Wednesday during the pre-sale, there were tickets that were on here for $200, $300 in the nosebleeds. I don't know why these tickets are now $400, but again, it is sale day, so they tend to inflate on the day that tickets actually go on sale, which makes me want to look at these WrestleMania tickets. Right, and these are 2-day combos for Mania.
So where y'all sitting?
shit at home. No.
In the hotel, shit.
If these prices gonna go down, shit.
Be at the telly for real. This is not even a
I
joke.
say y'all sneak in.
You
Shit,
trying
with
to
the president in there,
you
dang,
you
they
trying
gonna,
to you
man,
trying to wear all black and act like you got credentials or
Oh
some shit?
damn.
we gonna get sniped on sight.
Yeah, act like
They gonna
security.
have White House officials in there. We can try to sneak in if they want to.
So for the 100 section at WrestleMania 42, row 30, seat 9, $14.95. That's a floor seat
Lord
at
have mercy.
fucking Cena. Shit, goddamn. And then a lot of these also have packages as you go up. I don't know why you would ever want to sit in the 200s for $2,000. That's absolutely the fuck ridiculous. They should do a viewing at the Sphere. Just saying.
Where's the Sphere at? I thought it was only in California.
Sphere is in Vegas,
Oh shit, it's in Vegas. Dang.
and that nigga be making faces at people while they sleeping. Yo, imagine just what like you geeking and like you look out the window and the Sphere is just like tweaking at you.
Oh no.
I would lose my mind.
Sounds terrible.
I'm trying to find some other stuff here. Brittany, do you have the Wrestle Dream card or anything AEW related over there?
No, but I can get it.
Please.
I have honestly fell off with AEW. So
I don't blame you.
this will be a surprise for me too.
This has become a strictly PV show for me.
Mm, okay.
Also, the CM Punk Life fucking Mattel figure sold out. I should have got it when it was first
Damn.
on sale. Yeah, it's gone. I can't even do it. However, they do have a Rhea Ripley figure for $140 that includes a Raw ring that I'm still looking at. So don't count me out just yet, people.
Shit.
Is there any sales on WWE shop right now? I'm feeling kind of belty.
No, you're not.
That was funny. Oh, ew. Run That Ish Back is now a hoodie.
For who?
What's for Jay?
Jamequius Uso. Ugh.
He don't even say. Okay. And they gonna make him wear that stupid ass shit. He gonna wear it. He gonna put it on.
Of course he is.
He gonna wear it and point at the shirt and then it's gonna zoom in.
He gonna crop it.
Cena side plates are on sale for $87. The Roman Reigns Tribal Chief belt that they put on the website that no one's buying is also on sale for $419 instead of $600. If the women's tag team title is on sale, I'm purchasing it immediately. And neither one of y'all can stop me. There's a autographed Trish Stratus Women's Championship, the WWF one. Autographed for $384.
Wow. Why you look like that?
Because the women's IC and the tag team belt is on sale for $367. You know, I should probably check my bank account before I start doing like frivolous, I don't know, spending. It's payday. I mean, I got it, but you know, Walmart really scared the hell out of me because that should have never happened. On the WWE got me today, and that was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
last time.
I wanted figures. You know, I wanted to start collecting. That wasn't anything that was out of the ordinary or anything that I wasn't going to do regardless, but to just upright just do that was kind of crazy.
Hey.
I almost bought a Switch today, and then I stopped myself because that was irresponsible to even think to do.
What do you want to play?
Mario, stream content, and Donkey.
Yeah. I've been watching Pokemon.
I was not really a Pokemon girl. You know, I said
I wasn't either.
I was gonna do a Nikki Bella cosplay pretty soon. The hat is back in stock. Did I say something foreign? Are you okay? Why'd you look like that?
I didn't know you were gonna do that.
Oh, well. The hat is back in stock and I am gonna bedazzle it, so that's gonna be a project within itself.
Laf, are you a Nikki Bella fan?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
I most certainly am.
Okay.
I know the face.
My boyfriend is not.
You don't like it?
No.
Why?
And I feel like it is unnecessary hate.
You said unnecessary?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like he's nitpicking with her.
Oh shit. Uh,
The socks aren't up
Because
there
I love
anymore
her.
though.
do you like her?
Yeah, I love her.
Mm.
That's what's missing. The socks aren't up
I've
there
heard a lot of
anymore.
people say some shit about her, but I mean, like, I think I never thought that she was like the best, but for some reason, I like when she went on her solo run. That was what did it for me. Like when the Bella Twins, I was kind of like when they were like together. I think Brie was kind of holding her down at certain points, but when she went on that Divas
Yeah.
Championship run, that was it. I was locked in. She was fucking. I think she did really well during that.
She was always my favorite between the two.
Yeah,
For my boyfriend, it's the opposite. So
Brie's cool. I hate that damn theme song. I tell you that.
I
That
just
that
never really cared for Brie.
yeah, she ain't really. I don't think they ever give her like the chance to do much. 'Cause I feel like they already realized that Nikki was like the star, so Brie was just there half the time.
Yeah.
Especially when they had like when they were doing, I think it was like her and Alicia Fox, I think, during the
Yeah.
Team Bella shit. But yeah, Brie just damn near just there half the time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I have the opportunity to meet Karrion Kross here in my state for $75 plus a ticket to the wrestling event. Now, would I be wrong to buy a ticket to the event just to do the meet and greet because the meet and greet is before the show and then take my black ass home?
No, it's your money.
I know you're a great man.
Your priority is to meet him, not you don't want to watch everyone else wrestle. Go ahead.
But see, Dijak is also going to be here, but he doesn't have a meet and greet. That's what's irritating me.
Like, are you for sure you don't want to watch them wrestle?
This is these are some locals from what I'm
Oh
looking at
shit,
on this
yeah.
card. Yeah,
Shit, go for it. Okay.
because Bret Hart was also supposed to be here at this event, but he canceled everything that he's doing in the next couple months because he's sick. So
Oh damn.
prayers up to Unk, you know.
I
But I
ain't know
do want to
that.
start going to like more Connecticut-based promotions. I
Yeah.
don't want to just keep giving these big corporations my goddamn money. Cause
Do you think they're doing meet and greets for Elimination Chamber?
of course, and that's us. That's all us, you know. That's where we're at, you know.
I'm just gonna save everything I got outside of bills in the next few months.
In there like somewhere. Yes, sir. They have
Permanent.
AEW are selling their Wrestle Dream commemorative side plates, but their belts don't really. You can't really unscrew anything to put the side plates on the belts. Why
That's
don't they
weird.
have them for their individual? Um, their shirts are getting better. That's whose merch has stepped it up a lot. They've actually hired somebody, and I'm proud of the person that they hired because although it wasn't me because I did submit, although it wasn't me, their shirts have stepped it up a lot. Like these graphics are freaking amazing. Their posters as well too. Definitely great. So shout out to them for that. I'm on their merch site right now.
Do you have a portfolio?
I have like old stuff from high school. That website that has not been updated in God knows
Oh,
how long. Um,
yeah. You should update it.
let's see. All right, All Elite Wrestling Saturday in St. Louis, Missouri. This is scary. Um, Darby Allin, John Mox, I Quit. Hangman Samoa Joe, AEW World Championship. Chris Stat and Tony Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. You have Fletcher and Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. There is a 5K match between the Young Bucks and Jurassic Express. The AEW World Tag Team titles are on the line. It's going to be Takeshita and Okada versus Brodito. Jamie Hayter and Tekla. Then you have a trios tornado match. Mr. Not Famous is a tornado match happening.
I like that.
The Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna watch that one. That's crazy.
And then on what seems to be 0 hour, but they're calling it the tailgate. Whatever. You have Penelope Ford and Megan Bain versus Willow and Harley Cameron. FTR versus Jet Speed. It says Eddie Kingston and Hook in action. And then, of course, there's a 8-man tag. The Death Riders versus Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy and 2 other guys whose names is leaving me at the moment. And that is tomorrow, the 18th.
So
what time?
Great questions. It looks like it says it starts at 8 p.m. So we will be held hostage until 1 a.m.
Yay!
Woo! A-Dub. You know, it is what it is. This card doesn't look bad at all. I do believe that Samoa Joe might be retiring tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
I know. It's okay. You'll be all right. I like when Tony and Chris touch each other, so that's gonna be fun. They might fuck around, and this I Quit match might main event.
I think Mox and Darby is main event from what I
There's
saw
gonna be
earlier.
like fire and stuff like involved in this match because
Someone's gonna get shot.
They keep letting Darby Allin touch flames, and it's scary.
Yeah,
I don't know why
they're gonna do something stupid. I'm kind of scared. Someone's gonna get fucked up bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I use this promo code on this belt? AEW, I'm testing your website right now. Show me my cart. I have Klarna. I'm not afraid to use it. Did it work? No. Did it work? Did it work? Stop showing me Eddie Kingston jerseys. So it doesn't work. I can't use this to get this belt. Okay, awesome. Also says not valid. All right, cool. All right, yep, cool. That's awesome. That's great. Do you guys have anything else that you want to talk about before SmackDown starts and we all go our respective ways? I will continue to say respect Jimmy Uso before I start smacking y'all bitches in y'all mouths, but
yeah, we need a Jimmy Uso push, and we need people to act accordingly. We need y'all go in there, buy that one shirt, buy it 2-3 times. They need to see that he has the numbers to be pushed.
With that, I support that message.
I just want his brother and his cousin to stop talking stupid like that. Jay speared Roman through that table. Why the fuck was Roman directing his frustration at the wrong twin in that ring? Watch your mouth, ho. Piano keys.
And why was it
Piano
everybody
keys.
else's fault but Jay's?
Favoritism.
Why is Jay angry?
He always
You
mad.
did it.
Because first of all, what you not gonna do is tell your brother, oh, I need you, I can't do this without you. And then when he come and he start helping you and doing the things that you asked him to do, all of a sudden is why the fuck you here. Nigga, I ordered.
They got a lot of things they got to work out, like And you would think after an entire storyline they would have worked it out by now, but I guess no.
Well, Roman
That
never apologized.
He said yeet.
is very true.
So like they never really addressed it. They just do what black families do and they just keep it moving.
You ain't lying. You are not lying about that.
You want something to eat? That's what Roman did when he said yeet. You want something to eat? That's
You wanna
exactly
go
what
to
the
the
fuck
store?
that was.
Dinner's ready.
Like, come on, take a ride with me.
What you
Meanwhile,
want
you
to
just
eat?
suplex me through my bed with a belt. I went to the store. Nigga, fuck the store.
Show me them shoes that you said you wanted that one time.
Nigga, I'm bleeding out. You go, yeah, I got that. I got that game you wanted. I can't play no game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
that irritated me about Crown Jewel. Um AJ and Cena had me in here fucking crying. Like that shit. That match was amazing. And I don't get hyped for Cena matches cuz I don't fuck with Cena.
Me either.
That shit had me in here jumping up and down. Like this chair was physically moving like in this bitch. Like
it's that goat
I was
shit.
jumping. No, it wasn't. Um, I was more hyped because AJ came out in them little shorts at his grown age. Um,
He looked like a damn action figure walking out there, big ass legs. That shit was crazy. He like a flex force. So I was like, oh shit.
he did the thing, and as well as you know, oh, you bitches. She's not working because she has other fucking obligations. She did her match at Palooza. She won the match. Let her do her other fucking obligations.
No, brother.
Fuck niggas. And her husband is about to go film a goddamn movie. So she's outside with him. Leave her alone. Blame Larry. This is why I didn't want her to come the
What
fuck
did
back
Larry
in the first
do?
place. He's ugly. This is why I didn't want her to come back
Ugly.
in the first fucking place. He's half dead. Sorry. This is why I didn't want her to come the fuck back because now y'all are expecting all the things in the world from her. Okay?
Man, his ugly ass dog.
That
Cause
was
why the
ugly
fuck?
as hell.
Cause why the fuck Larry got merch?
I mean,
Nigga ain't Pharaoh. The fuck?
I support, the Larry merch and all that, like for whoever wants it. That
His
is ugly ass
parents.
dog.
That dog looks scary as hell.
Now he got gray hair and shit too. Like it just oof. It's not good.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, old
Mm-mm.
man.
They should release him
He,
backstage to fucking bite ankles in WWE. Shit. Wrong promotion.
he looked like the dog from Despicable Me. Remember what Gru's dog looked like?
He
It
looks
looked
like
like the little
something
like
straight
monster
out
thing.
of Pet Cemetery is what the fuck he looked like.
I've never seen that movie.
But we're gonna watch
I've
it. Don't
seen
worry about it.
Pet Cemetery, not Despicable Me.
I Pet Cemetery. Is that a horror? Is that a horror movie?
I really know.
What's supposed to be? It's a Stephen King story.
And you know
Oh.
he was on that shit when he was writing them books.
Yeah.
You can just imagine how high his brain was writing that shit down.
Damn.
Well, this was a good comeback episode. Brittany, thank you so much for being a part of it. You guys can see her wild
Yeah.
ass tweets on the Wrasslin Room podcast Twitter account on Tuesdays for NXT. And sometimes she covers PLEs for me when I'm at work because they never let me free in these streets ever. For real, for real. I'm very surprised I was even off work today. Um, do you have anything you would like to say to the people, Miss Usi Bluey or Bluey Usi? I said it backwards. Which one? Which one is it?
It's Oosey Bloosey.
Usi Bluesy. There we go.
Well, I want to thank y'all for having me on. I do want to come back.
Yeah.
I just
Hey.
want the people to know we're on Jimmy Uso. We're pushing the older twin.
The one
I'm
that
about
Jay
to
is
came
do.
out
fine.
first. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Yep, yep,
I'm
yep.
for real.
Not famous.
Uh, oh shit! I finally have something to promote this time. All right, so boom, October 29th, you feel me? We outside, my first live performance concert ever type shit, you know what I'm saying? Keep it locked, 98.7, we out here. You know what I'm saying? We out, you gotta go on YouTube. I'm gonna drop the link in every Discord I'm in. I'm gonna put the link also in, well, I'm gonna send it to you to, I guess, put the description, we'll put the link anywhere, y'all can click it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be live stream on YouTube. There's $1,000 guest prize if I win. I don't think I'm going to because there's some girls in there singing. Huh, shit, they're gonna whoop my ass. I'm scared about that. But they got a personal choice thing, and I think I might win that if I can get all of my people to rise. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, October 29th, first live performance. If I look nervous, it's because I am. But I hope to see all y'all, you know, representing the chat and shit like that. And yeah, man, all that information will be in the link in the description or the link wherever y'all find the link at. And yeah, thank you. I'm locked
All
in.
right. And before we get out of here, Mr. Not Famous, can you please stand up really fast and show the people your jersey?
Yo, y'all see me? Oh shit, y'all see me? It's a little wrinkle right now, but bada
All
boom.
right. Mr. Not Famous is wearing a customized wrestling room jersey from fansidea.com. We have a promo code for you people for 10% off at checkout. The code is Wrasslin RM. That is WRASSILINRM at checkout for 10% off. All right. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. No matter how you're spending it. I guess we're all about to get ready for our respective things to do for Smack Dizzle. And I'll be sure to have this episode out today because it's Friday. And see you guys in the next episode. Stop doing that fuck ass pose, bro. All right, bye guys. What the fuck?